What up? All right, guys. I don't know why I did that, but hey, got another project for you all today. So this van here, nothing wrong with it, but we got a project. So anyways, he's still like my father-in-law. He's ex-father-in-law, but he's my father-in-law. We're still good friends. I stay pretty well in touch with the family and stuff like that, with my ex and everything. Just for the kids and stuff like that, you know, we're all still good friends. It's a long story. Maybe one day we'll talk about it, but until then, this is my ex-father-in-law's van, and he brought it to me because he wants a stereo on it. He one time rode in one of my old cars. Anyways, I had a system in it, and he's just like, man, this system's like, whoa, it's like I'm in a concert. And that's another thing I was kind of known for, is I could wire up a system and make it sound pretty decent. You know, I'm not no tuner on them. Again, I'm not no professional. I've just been doing this stuff for a while, and it's just the stuff that I like to do. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so let's go and open this stuff up. I think this is kind of cool. The hatch comes up like that. I believe it's a Astro vans. Anyways, the backs come up. Oh, didn't even see that. Oh, okay, we're good. All right, so we have, he said he wanted to come help me put this dash in because he's super worried about it. It's all right. But this dash here, man, look at this thing. It, when they were trying to mess with the stereo in the first place, the dash broke. They had to buy a new one. And, well, I guess it's not new. I thought it was new, but it's probably out of some junkyard or whatever. But anyways, they shipped it over here, and it was like 130 bucks for these damn dashes. So I get it. He doesn't want that getting messed up, and if it does get messed up, he wants to be the one that messes it up. Makes sense, right? So I don't get the blame. So let's get this out of our way. We'll just throw it this way. Okay, all right, so let's get into this. So we have, he's got a couple, man, these are old school. Jeez, yeah, they're, so he's got a couple Pioneers, 400 watts, pretty decent speaker back in its day. 400 watts max, 60 watt gnome, and it's 4 ohms. So these really can't push much. We're about to install in this thing. It's gonna blow these, I'm pretty sure of it. We'll have to talk to him about that. But, so we got these ones, those. He's got, let's see, what else did he get? Well, okay, now he's got two kickers, 4 ohms. We'll pull them out. Ooh, these actually look nice. You know, I'm a kicker fan. I know Walmart now sells them and stuff like that, and everybody's like, oh, if you buy it at Walmart, it's not gonna last. Man, I'll tell you what, I've seen some kicker comps last for a long time. Now, if you're not trying to do like competition stuff, trying to like rattle people's houses when you drive by, I mean, you're just trying to have a good sound in your car for a budget price, this is the way to go. And these DSs here, they're 360 watts. And I tell you what, Kicker, they live up to their name. They do kick, man. They put out a good sound. If y'all don't even know that, if you guys are not a car guy and you guys are looking for a budget system, throw in a Kenwood, throw in some Kickers, and you'll thank me later, because you're gonna spend close to, I would say probably nowadays, you could probably spend a good $500 on a system. And it's not gonna be ear crushing or anything like that, but I tell you right now, it's gonna have some bump to it. It's gonna last, and the sound quality is gonna be really decent. Okay. I know there's a lot of companies out there now that are doing a lot of different things, but I'm a Kicker fan, so I go by Kickers. Kickers the way to go. Anyways, these are 4 ohm, pretty good looking speaker, you know. You can see the, I mean, the flex. Let's see, look at the flex on this. See, that's another thing you gotta look at too when you look at speakers. Look at the flex. Now that's pretty decent, man. That's not bad. You know, especially for mid-range, 360 watts for mid. And your tweets are in there and everything, so you don't need a whole lot to these. You just, for your sound, this is where you're gonna get all your vocals and all that stuff, and you get some of that bass, but not like a deep bass where the sub's gonna put out. So anyways, that's a good setup. So we're gonna put these in and find out where those go. And then we got mouse trap. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, he's got some more. Okay, I'm gonna just state this. My father-in-law, he doesn't really care what we put in here. What he cares about is just getting some good sound. That's it. He just wants some tunes. So, again, we got Kickers. We got 2 Pioneers over there, and then we got another set of old school Pioneers. I bet these have been sitting on his shelf for a while, from like back when he was 16. Okay, maybe not 16, but they've been sitting around, kicking around for a little while. So anyways, all right, so we got, 2, 4, 6. We have 6 6x9s. I don't even know if this thing takes 6 6x9s. These look like 4 inchers in the back. They're not 6x9s. I'm not seeing where these 6x9s are going to go yet. So this is going to be quite the interesting thing here. So let's see what else we got. So this, I believe, came out of this is, you know, your stock lame deck that, you know, your grandpa listens to the news on. We don't need that where we're going. All right, so then it's got a Rockford Fosgate punch. It's 10-inch sub. We're not going to pull this out because he already told me that he's not interested in putting this in right now. So then we got more stuff in here. Okay, this is the box to that sub. Okay, so we're set up there. Let's see what else we got to play with. All right, so, oh boy, some of y'all gonna be taken back right now. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, we still got wires all hooked up to this. Anyways, this is the deck of choice. My father-in-law is old school, okay? He's so old school, he still has a damn flip phone. And you want to know what kind of flip phone? A Razor, okay? He has a Razor, okay? Like, you remember the old school Razors back in the day when we were in high school? I'm really showing my age now, ain't I? So, those things were super popular. Well, he don't text. He don't get on the interwebs. He doesn't do any of that. He just wanted a phone where he could call people and people call him. That's it. So, yeah. So we're just gonna roll with the old school. This thing is one of my favorites, actually. I had this in a couple of my vehicles. It's Kenwood. It should be 50. Oh, if I remember, it's 50 watts per channel or 100 watt per channel. I believe it's 50 per channel or something like that. So yeah, no, this has always been a pretty good, decent deck. We are missing something already, which is not a good thing. We're gonna need a kit. So I need to talk to him. I'm gonna have to call him up. So, oh yeah, remember back in the day, our remotes to our, yeah, pretty cool. So we got a deck. I remember having one of these, bro. Kenwood amp. This one's like, oh, I can't believe it, man. Maybe it's a 4-channel amp. This thing here, boy, I used to pump a couple 10s, a couple 12s with this, and it used to hit. It was pretty cool. I mean, I think it's 500 watt. I don't know if it's true watt, but it's, yeah. But anyways, all right, so like he said, he doesn't really care. So we got speaker wire here. So this and that. Okay, so looks like we have a amp kit. Cool. We have the fuse, everything. Looks like we got just about everything here for hooking up the subs and amp. But I'm gonna tell you guys a little more about that here in a minute. So we got the amp kit. I'll set this up to the side here. I've been looking at these myself. Oh, look at that. Comes certified. True spec. So true spec, supposedly true watt. Okay. So whatever watt this thing is, the RMS rated power, it's 200 watts. Okay. Okay. So this is a 5-channel amp, like I was explaining to him. Now, what this is good for, oh boy. Okay, let's see. Yep. All right, this is brand new. Never been out of the package. But what we're going to use this for, damn, look at those fuses. Yeah, I've been wanting one of these amps. Now again, like I said, budget build for your system. These amps actually I've been looking at them. They're pretty decent for their price, and yes, they are. I was told, and I've done some of the research, they are true watt, and they do pump out the actual wattage. But the best thing for this one, since it's a 5-channel amp, is You could run a sub off this and all four speakers, or you could run just all your mid-range, that's what we're gonna go for, is running mid-range. Boy, they don't give you no room to screw this thing down. But yeah, we're gonna run our mid-range off this. This is just something to kick it up in the car. So all the 6x9s that you just looked at, that's what's gonna be pushing on these. Wow. Okay, maybe that's where the 6x9s are, in there. He's got 2 here. All right, so that's that. And then, so that's what I'm gonna be installing in this today. Or well, we're starting it today. I could have it installed today. We'll see how it goes. I'm getting a little hungry. Maybe food sounds like a good idea. All right. Well, I see that we are missing the deck piece to that to hold it in. And I'm pretty sure that's a double din. So we do need double din to a single din piece. And oh shit. I mean, cut that out. Beep, 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 bleep, 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 beep. I didn't say that word. It's supposed to be PG-13. That's what I should rate my channel as, PG-13. So like if I do say a simple swear word, we ain't gonna freak out. We ain't gonna freak out. Nobody's gonna freak out. All right. So I'll get back with you and I'll let you guys know how this goes. So we're rolling up on like day 3. I haven't been working on this the whole time. So when you guys see me start on it the other day, I think I had the wiring going on in here, like I was showing you guys what I needed to do. So anyways, I'll show you what we got going on. As you can hear, we got a little bit of music. All right, hold on guys. I'll show you what's going on. All right, so what we got going on, let me turn this down because I'll probably get demonetized. I don't have the copyrights to the Bon Jovi that is playing. All right, so as you see, there's a whole bunch of wiring back there and a bunch of tape and a bunch of letters going on there. So we got right, front, negative, and stuff like, you know, you see that one there. So anyways, I just labeled these wires. So the easiest way to do this was for me just to extend these 2 little guys right here. And now these white ones right here from the back of the stereo are for the front. I'm not worried about the rest of the wires. They're not going to get used. So anyways, these ones here are just so that I could find the speakers, right? So I've just been taking these, hooking them positive, the negative and stuff. I looked up the diagram for this vehicle. So I got lucky and found the wiring diagram for it. So all the color codes actually do match the diagram, which was awesome. So I just labeling them, make sure that they're what they say they are. And now we're just kind of going through the van. And so now I got to run down to O'Reilly's because I don't like this wire that he gave me. He's just like, oh, like I said, he was old school, guys. He don't care. He's just like, run this wire in there. I'm not going to run all that wire. All white wire and then label them all. Well, we're going to get actual speaker wire and run it to the amp. So to run it to the amp, I can't move the stereo right now. Behind the stereo, there's 2 RCA hookups. So sometimes some aren't, some have 4 or 5 or 4 hookups or whatever. This one here only has 2, a left and a right. So this will run, the RCA cables will run to the amp. The amp is a 5-channel amp. So I can run 4 speakers off of this and now be all his mid-range, you know, his door speakers, the door speakers back there, the top ones and stuff, and give it some good volume. He could also run his sub if you'd like. That's up to him. I'm going to show him what it sounds like with it and without it. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, so I got to run the speaker wire off of these speakers. These speaker wires. So I got to run them down here, run them down here, and then I got to pull all this up, run it back there, and he wants the amp under this first seat. So, gotta say, not bad. We got the amp hooked up to all 4 speakers. There's 2 speakers right now that I got to figure out why they're not working. But shoot, that's good, I don't know, 10, 20 feet away. Gotta say, it is what it is. Well, you got the system all wired in. Everything works good. There you go. Got the new dash on there. Amps all wired in. Hopefully you guys can see it. I can't.
I cannot.
So anyways, yep. It jams out. We just need to add a sub. But other than that, sounds pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys.